Dude, people are gonna destroy me in the comments. Like, dude, you haven't seen. We're gonna do a Dead by Daylight licensed chapter tier list. Survivor, killer, doesn't matter. Just gonna say up front. Looking through some of these, I don't know all of them. Some of them I probably should know, but it is what it is. We listen and we don't judge, right? So starting off with Friday the 13th, getting a Jason chapter, of course, need that. Pennywise from It, need it. That would be cool. I'm not as adamant about that one being in the game, but I do think it would be really cool. Predator, I think would be cool. I don't need it, but I think it would be okay. We have Alien already, so you might as well just go full send it. Candyman, I think it would be cool. I think if they did him right, it would be pretty cool. Not gonna lie, haven't seen it, haven't played it, seen it, whichever. I don't even know what this one is. Can't tell. Don't know what this is from. Terrifier, I haven't seen the movies, but I think it would be cool. So I'll go with not my thing, but wouldn't be upset if it was a chapter. So I do know what it is, but I have never seen it. So I'm just going to throw it up here because I do know enough about it that I feel like it would still be cool. Jeepers Creepers, I would love that, or at least some kind of scarecrow type killer. I think that the crows being in Dead by Daylight is an underutilized part of the game. Like, I know the artist uses a bird to, like, as her power, but I feel like there's still some untapped potential with the crows that are around the map, and I feel like a scarecrow killer would be really cool. And I know we have Wraith 2, which kind of has like scarecrow vibes, but I'm thinking like Jeepers Creepers or Scarecrow from Supernatural type stuff. You know what I mean? So I just feel like there's a lot of potential with that. The Nun from The Conjuring, so Valak. I think it would be cool. I'm in between. It's like top of this would be cool for me. It's like on the cusp of needing it. The only reason it's down here and not up here is because I just am so pessimistic about Dead by Daylight ever putting in a religious type character that you can just tie to a specific religion. So very wary of that ever becoming a thing, but I'll put it up there just to have it. The demon from Insidious, I think it would be cool. Maybe a collection, like maybe you could have him be like a different skin from someone else. I don't think it would be a whole chapter per se, because I don't know who you would add in Survivors. I think that would be cool as a collection. The girl from The Exorcist, I don't know. Again, this is going to fall under like a religious figure, or at least like in that realm. So I would just say I wouldn't like it. I just don't think there's enough there to really have as a killer. I don't know. I don't know how you would spin that to make it fit in the Dead by Daylight realm. Ghostbusters, I think, would be a really cool collection. I don't think it would be a good chapter, but I do think that Ghostbusters skins and like having the backpack and everything would be super cool. So I would be down for that. Jurassic Park, I need a Jurassic Park chapter. That would be super, super cool. Like having a Velociraptor chase you around. I'm down 100%. Hannibal from Silence of the Lambs. I don't know. I'm going to go with, I wouldn't like that. Like, I do love the movie and the character, but I just don't think he would fit. I'm very wary about adding like real people without any kind of like powers that it just kind of feels weird. Like, this is why I don't like, well, one of the many reasons why I don't like Legion, because they're just like normal people that are just psychopaths. I don't know. When I think Dead by Daylight, I think like some kind of supernatural power that gives them the advantage over the other survivors. Annabelle from the Conjuring series. I think the only thing you could really do with this is make it a skin for like Chucky or something. But I'm not a huge fan. Wouldn't be terrified of a little doll chasing me around, so I'm good. I don't know what this little alien is. It looks like something from Men in Black, but I'm just gonna throw that under there. The Babadook, at least I think that's what that is. I'm pretty sure it is. I don't know. I think this one was more of like a, this one wasn't scary enough on its own, like as an entity itself. It was more so watching the movie. It was more like the buildup and the effect, like the psychological effect that he had on everyone, but not his presence as a being, if that makes sense. So I don't think I would like it. These next two, I would say I wouldn't like it, just because, again, normal people, not really a whole lot of just scare factor that would go into it. So I'm not interested. I think Fear Street would actually be a really cool collection. I really enjoyed the series, and I think there would be some potential there, especially with the different eras, like going back to like the old times. I think that would be really cool. Haunting of Hill House, I don't know. One of my favorite TV series of all time, for sure. I don't know realistically what they could do with this as a chapter, though. I guess I would put it under these are okay, because while I love the show to death and I've seen it multiple times, I mean, you got the big dude with the like the hat, and a couple, like there's ghosts obviously, but I just don't know if there would be an iconic like this is the killer that you get, because you have the adult, so maybe it would be a different collection for different survivors. But I don't know, maybe I would like the house as a map for sure, so sign me up for that. I've never seen whatever she's in. I couldn't tell you. Is that disrespectful? Probably. But this dude, never seen it. Whoopsie daisy. Okay, so Frankenstein, here's what's up. I need them to keep this away from DVD, because I think everybody thinks that the monster from Frankenstein is the bad guy in this movie, book, story, whatever, and he's not. So I don't think he would be a good killer, because that's not his lore. That's not what he is. So nah. Wolfman, I mean, I don't know. I wouldn't really like it. What is this, The Mummy? It is The Mummy. Dude, a collection? Dude, I don't know. I think it would be cool. I think it would be cool if they did The Mummy, if they did like the Scorpion King. Obviously you have your different survivor skins you could have. I think that would be cool, actually, now that I think about it. Creature from the Black Lagoon, hag skin. I think it would be cool. I think it would be okay. I think it would be okay. There's potential there. Let me move it up. So I'm ranking these also from like the one on the left is like the top tier, going down to the right. Dracula, like old school Dracula, I think would be a cool like alternative skin for the pre-existing Dracula that's already in the game. Supernatural. Well, here we go. And right there, top spot. I don't know what else is in this list, but I do know that nothing is going to supersede this. If they put Sam and Dean and the other supernatural characters, they have a plethora of killers to choose from, and different characters, different survivors. I would be a Dean main 100%, and there's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. It is what it is. Doctor Who, I've never seen it. People are going to judge me so hard. Golly. This one, I can't even tell what this is. Am I blind? Maybe. I'm just going to put that down here. I don't recognize it. Slenderman, I think would be cool. Let's throw it up here. I think it would be pretty dope. Maybe like as a Wraith skin or something. I don't know. Like minimum. That would be cool. No clue what this is. No clue. I don't, is that like a, what is that supposed to be? Like a skinwalker or like a, I don't know. I can't tell. Gonna put it down there. Big Daddy from BioShock, I think would be pretty darn cool. Let's throw it up here in the pretty cool one. I think yeah, right below the Mummy. Let's do that. Old dude from Outlast. I think Outlast would be a pretty cool chapter. Let's throw it up here. There we go. Beautiful. I don't know, we'll throw it there. Dude, people are gonna destroy me in the comments, like, dude, you haven't seen shit. I'm gonna be like, yup. Last of Us, maybe as a collection. We can get them as survivors. Homelander or like The Boys as a chapter. Honestly, I think it would be cool. I think it would be cool. I love the show, and I think they could do a good job. Is this the bad Superman? Shoot, I forget the name. I've never seen it, so I'm just gonna throw it here. Don't know what is this. Don't know what this is. This is like an evil Sonic. See ya. Actually, I'm gonna put that there. I don't want anything to do with that. It looks stupid. Keep this away. What's that? Skibbity toilet. See ya. Don't know what this is. Keep it away. No clue what that is. Keep it. Don't know what that is. Keep it. Dead Space. Dead Space would be cool. I think it would be cool. Let's throw it there. What's her name? Megan. Never seen it. We have Chucky and we have an animatronic, so I'm good on that. I guess keep. I would not like it. I guess. Vessel from Sleep Token for some reason. Love Sleep Token. It just didn't fit Dead by Daylight, so I feel like I don't know. I like, okay, here's what's up. If they release this skin, I would buy it, but I also wouldn't push for them to release this. So I don't know. I mean, same thing for Ghost. Add Vessel, add Papa, I guess, fine, but I don't know. I'm like in between fine and I would not like these. That's where I'm living right now. No clue what this is. Keep that away. What I feel some people I swear just like Googled random stuff and then just plopped them on this tier list. Never seen it. Can't tell what that is. The picture's too small. Get better pictures. Scooby-Doo would be super cool as a collection. Can't tell what this is. Medium, the game was okay. I wasn't a huge fan of it, but I feel like I wouldn't like it either. I feel like it wasn't like iconic enough. I don't know what this is. In Silence, is that what that says? I don't think I ever played that, so don't know. There's so many on this bottom tier. Whoopsie daisy. Can't tell what that is. Repo? No. See ya. Love Repo? Not in Dead by Daylight. It would actually be a really funny skin, so maybe maybe I would like it as like Survivor skins, especially since they have flashlights already, but nah, I'm good. Don't know what that is. What's that? Like a chainsaw head? See ya. Don't know what it is. American Horror Story? I think it could make a cool collection probably. I feel like there's probably some cool skins or outfits that they could throw in there. They got the dude from Bates Motel from Psycho. Nah, I would not like it. Just again, normal human being. I'm good. More clowns. There's already enough clowns on Dead by Daylight in the game and the ones playing the game, you know what I'm saying? Terminator, I feel like it would be okay. It would be all right. I wouldn't be mad at it. Can't tell what that's from. What is this? Final Destination? I don't know. Is that Doom? Is that Doom Guy? See, I feel like Doom Guy would be such a bad survivor because it would feel weird. Wait, no, that's Halo. That's Master Chief. This is Doom. Dude, it's so far away, I can't even tell. Yeah, see, Master Chief and Doom Guy, I just feel like would not be great as survivors because they're so overpowered and they're considered one of like some of the strongest protagonists in their respective games or worlds. So I just don't feel like they would be good fits for Survivor. So I don't know. I feel like I wouldn't. It's not that I wouldn't like them as characters in the game. I just don't feel like they would fit. Hysteria, never seen it. Corey, never seen it. Don't know what that is. Rob Zombie, just Rob Zombie, like him. I mean, I wouldn't dislike it, but also just that kind of feels random. Demon Slayer, never seen it. See ya. Sorry, not trying to be disrespectful. I've just never seen it. I can't tell what this is. Little Nightmares. I mean, I feel like I wouldn't want that because they're like kids, right? That would be weird. Now, Death Note. I feel like Death Note has potential. Let's go with not my thing, but wouldn't be upset. I feel like that's valid because I have seen Death Note. Van Helsing. That would be cool, but I'll put it under that would be okay. Spawn, man, this is another one like I feel like would fall under the same category as Master Chief and the Doom Guy. Is like, dude, Spawn is so powerful as a survivor. Like imagine Meg, Michaela, and then just Spawn. You know what I mean? Like, because you couldn't make him the killer because there's already antagonists in that world. I wouldn't like it. Who is that? Devil May Cry? Is that what that is? Never seen it or played it. Seen it? Neither one. Doesn't matter. Wednesday Addams. Wednesday would be a really cool like Sable skin. I'll throw it into the collection. Buffy. I was never a huge Buffy fan. I've seen episodes of it, but I feel like that would be a cool collection. I don't know if a whole chapter would be necessary. Let me throw it under here. Not my thing, but wouldn't be upset. If they announced it, I wouldn't be like, oh man, you know, but I wouldn't just be like, oh boy either. So what is this? Magic the Gathering? I'll throw it under not my thing, but wouldn't be upset. I mean, you have just a ton of options when it comes to Magic. So League of Legends. Okay. This is where I'm going to be kind of hypocritical because I'm going to say keep it away because then you're going to bring that entire toxic community over here. But the DBD community is already so toxic that what more harm could it do? You know, the dude with the eyes, what's that from? I don't even know. Is that from Hellboy? Maybe. I don't know. I'm not super cultured. It is what it is. I'll put it under wouldn't be upset. It'd be fine. 28 Days Later. Not my thing. Wouldn't be upset, I guess. Never seen it. Sorry. Zombieland? That'd be a cool collection. I'd be cool with playing as Emma Stone. That'd be dope. Tucker and Dale versus Evil. Again, cool collection. I'd be down with that. The Hookman. Not my thing. Would be cool with it. Actually, no. I'll throw it up. It would be okay. It would be okay. I can't tell what this is. Sorry. Sabrina the Teenage Witch. Michaela skin? Throw it in there. Beetlejuice. Not my thing, but wouldn't be upset. Let's throw it in there. Spirit Halloween. Yeah, you can throw this in there. If Dead by Daylight ever just ceases to exist, then Spirit Halloween can take over. I can't tell. Is this like from Gargoyles? Did you ever watch that show? Gargoyles? Dude, what an amazing show. If it's Gargoyle, I don't know what it is. I'm just going to assume it's from the Gargoyles TV show. And therefore, with that in mind, I would put it under, it would be cool. Let's throw it there. The dude from Sinister, I think it would be cool. I don't know how they would do it because it wasn't really him that was doing the things in the movie. Again, kind of similar to, who was it? The Babadook, like same kind of thing, even though he was a little more, he was more sinister, no pun intended, looking than him. So I don't know. What is this? Plants vs. Zombies? No, see ya. I don't want that. Carnage as just strictly killers, because there's no way you could add Spider-Man if you add Carnage and Venom. But I think the concept of having the symbiote would be cool. I think there's a lot of potential there. So I think I'm going to add this to, it would be okay. Like somewhere in between here. I think it would be cool. Let's do that. Let's do it like right here. And then Darth Vader, I think would be a really, really cool killer. I know that can be a hot take. I feel like it's very divisive, but I would throw it up here under like, I need that to happen. So yeah, this is my list. I really don't have a whole lot of just like, I need these. Dude, there's so many different horror characters. Dead by Daylight just has an endless supply of content as far as licensed stuff goes, and as quickly as stuff's coming out. Like I feel like horror is just in a pretty solid spot right now, so there's always going to be a lot that's just pumping out content and potential things for them to add to the game. And I mean, not to mention, a lot of these aren't just strictly horror. Like there's just horror tangents of sorts, like Jurassic Park, Darth Vader, Big Daddy from BioShock, The Mummy, The Boys, Terminator. Like you have so many that are not just horror, but would still make good horror additions to the game. So I don't know. What do y'all think? I feel like I did pretty good. I know there's going to be a lot of just like, dude, you haven't seen insert whatever it is down here. And I'm going to be like, nope. So yeah, let me know how you think I did. And, just rip me a new one in the comments. Appreciate it.